Hi. If you've been following this blog, you'll know all of this already. But this video is for the newcomers and people who just find this by chance. This will be the last post. I'm Alistair Lowe. I'm 32 and I'm going to tell you the story about me being stuck. First, I should go back to the beginning. I didn't cover this in the posts in this blog. This made me want to set up this project. First, there was Stacey. We had been going at it for just over 4 years, and things seemed to be going well. But then it happened. The one event that would change my entire outlook on life. The crash. I was driving. Stacey was in the passenger seat. The guy came from nowhere. It was a huge lorry and drove straight through us. Didn't even leave a dent on him. But Stacey didn't make it. The next thing I remembered was me looking down on myself while the doctors were stitching me up. I felt at peace. I woke up and knew that things would never be the same. After the accident, I had a lot of time to think. I spent weeks remembering all the good times I'd had with Stacey. The memories were the only thing that kept me going. My out-of-body experience was probably the most at peace I had been in my whole life. It was then I decided to live my life like that, looking down on my life like a spectator. At this point, I started making this blog to document everything I was doing, so that I could share my findings with the world. I looked into different ways on how to escape my body. Astral projection, lucid dreaming, sleep paralysis, remote viewing. These were things that I'd never heard of before, but they're now a major part of my life. All these things filled me with hope, made me feel that I could do this, I could reach my goal, but they all ended up in dead ends. But this didn't stop me. I started my own research. My first test was I memorised every inch of my room. I sat in this chair with my eyes closed and I tried to remember everything around me. I could see everything, including myself. The only drawback was that I had my eyes closed. Now all I had to do was learn how to do that with my eyes open. I read up on books on how to sleep your eyes open and ways to daydream. I could imagine myself within a daydream in the third person. I got used to this. I could walk around my flat and stay in the third person experience. I thought this was great, but I wanted more. The next step was to remember everything within a 5-minute radius of my flat. This took some time and a lot of photographs. I created a visual map on my computer, which really helped memorising things. This test was also a success. I managed to walk from one side of the 5 minutes to the other side without losing third person. I thought the findings were amazing, so I started making QR codes that via a mobile phone you could be linked to the website, and I thought this would help spread the word. And by absolute chance, I bumped into someone who already knew about my blogs on the street. It turned out he was good with the camera. He's also helping with the cutaway shots in this video. The next great breakthrough was that I reached a point where I didn't even have to memorise things. Because my eyes were open, I was seeing what needed to be seen, and I could instantly memorise it. This didn't come easy. I did do a lot of work on improving my memory. Things like brain training and silly things like that. Anything that would keep my mind active. I managed to keep up being in third person for a year or two. At fire alarms and other dangerous situations, I would jump back to first person. There was a point where I stopped noticing faces. I could only see blank, empty vessels walking the streets. But there was one face that stuck in my mind. We went out on a date. I did post it up on my blog. It was a highlight at the time in my life. But unfortunately, it didn't go well. She said that I seemed distant, which I can understand. So I tried coming out of third person and into first person, and found that I couldn't. I was stuck. I came back, updated the blog, and since then, I've been in the third person. Some time passed after that, and I just felt really unhappy. I had achieved what I'd set out to do, but I didn't think about the consequences. Now I'm trapped within an idea within my mind. I put a banner up on the website saying sorry, thanks for all the support, but this project has now ended, and I made a vlog to go along with it. Through several comments and messages, the community on the blog wanted me to put the stuff back up. I was really reluctant to, because I don't want anyone else to do this. But they did convince me in the end. Now the website is up. There's a caution page saying please don't try this. This is only for educational purposes. Again, I beg you, please do not try this. I suppose the moral of this story is be careful what you wish for, because you might just get it.